favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got AI. Little general out there with G. Then there's the waiter. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 spot. Marcus Saul is out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's A-Train. And it's ABC. And it's Rubio in at the point guard position. Pass to the waiter. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Commissioner Silver discussing a midseason tournament. Brent, you've talked about this with the playoffs coming up. What do you think about a play-in tournament to determine, say, seeds 6 through 8?
I think it's an alluring idea for the league, especially given what we've seen around All-Star Weekend and fans clamoring, Kevin, for just elevated competition. This works extremely well in Europe, in the Premier League, and it's something that I give Adam Silver a lot of credit for, to think about how it is we can engage our fans and raise the level of play for a stretch of time that just exists over the course of a week. But the rewards are huge. And think about getting into the playoffs, winning that midseason tournament.
Be gigantic, you're right. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the waiter, covered by Rubio. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Bogdanovich. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Tough to be upset at that kind of defense. You got to credit Bogdanovich, pretty much zoned in.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown. A lot of focus preparing his team for Marc Gasol. Coach said, highly skilled from year one, but you look at his expanded shooting range and the growth of his playmaking, he's taken it to a whole new level. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
A fantastic move right there. Just that quick little reverse layup.
Here is Fernandez. He's covered by Bogdanovich. To the left side wing. Now Fernandez. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's AI. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Gasol passes to A-Train. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to AI. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Fernandez. And the layup's good off the glass. Now, here's Bogdanovich. And he just worked New York in that last game. And the pass to the waiter. There's the three. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. It's Gasol with the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know, by now, I don't think there's much question. Mark and his brother Powell are the best 1-2 brother punch in NBA history. How about over 30,000 points combined?
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. And Gomez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Rubio. Guarded closer. G with the rebound.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
A-Train, the pass to Gasol. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And he knows how to make good use of his size in that low block. And Gasol's inside game is very refined. There's a smoothness to how he approaches it.
Here's the waiter. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good by G.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Rubio with it. Working on AI. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Bogdanovich passes to the waiter. Gasol with the steal. Rubio outside. Pass to Hernan Gomez. G with the rebound. G's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Bogdanovich kicks to G. Got a piece of it. Here's A-Train. He is covered by Bogdanovich. A-Train. Here's Hernan Gomez. He dishes it to Fernandez, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Bielitsa.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And here's Gasol outside, and it's AI with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's the waiter. 17 points in his last outing. And that one's good by G. Gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. When it comes to hustle, effort, who would you put on the floor to get those 50-50 that are just so important? And sometimes, with the win or loss in the balance.
And I watch Kawhi Leonard, and even though he's a superstar player, there's still some efficiency in his action to go and get that ball.
He just never stops.
He never stops. And so, yeah, he might not get dirty, but he doesn't have to because he outsmarts everybody else to get to it. And we have scrappy guys like Marcus Smart and Patrick Beverly who we've talked about as being nuisances on the court. But those guys are invaluable to any coaching staff. And when they have those kind of plays, it just gets everybody going and brings a level of energy back to the game.
It does energize it. You're exactly right. we can't say enough about the passing of this group lately. The leading setup men among the league's 2 guards over the past 10 games. You look at ABC, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And with his skill as a distributor, he's probably just as comfortable at the point guard position as he is off the ball. They need him there at times in a pinch.
Well, he never puts himself before his teammates. We know that. And unfortunately, that's not something we can say about all the 2 guards in the NBA. He inspires a fantastic team-first attitude through the whole squad.
Passes to Jokic. And Gasol sends it back. Lays it up off the glass. Gasol's got 8.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Micic, the pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Micic. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Claver, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Here's Jokic, and he overshot that one, missing.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away using those long arms.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Bogdanovic. Since the break, he's come back strong, really making his presence felt. He's putting up about 17 points and 3 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
First one falls for him. Good on both. And the home team has possession. 7-point differential. Pulls it up. Misses off the left iron.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Micic.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Here's Claver, and it's blocked. Bogdanovic passes to Jokic. Misses the 3. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Gasol kicks to Rodriguez. Outside Mirotic. Baseline try. Rebound by Bjelica. Gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Jokic passes to Freak, and that one is good.
Well, Jokic with great anticipation there, one of his better qualities as a passing big.
The pass to Ewing. Doesn't go that time. Ready by Bogdanovic. Here's Micic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Bucket is good.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovic dangerous.
Passes it to Mirotic. To the wing right side. Rodriguez outside. they get it. Outside for Miritich. No good on the three. Looking a little out of sorts early, 37%. Bogdanovich passes to Micic. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for ABC. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. First in assists, first in free throw percentage. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. The first one falls. Marjanovic checked in for Bielica. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Gone 0 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Miritich. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Micic. Now the pass to Freak. From 13. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And it's all knotted up.
Mid-range game as Jokic spotted himself up and drilled that one.
Rodriguez passes to Gasol. And that one is off.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star.
Basketball, like passion, love. Like that is the thing I play like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old. I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That like I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
They've got ABC. A-Train is out there with Miritich, and it's Marc Gasol. And it's Huey in at the shooting guard position. We've got Bogdanovich. Marjanovic is out there with Jokic. Then it's Freak, and it's Micic, and a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. A-Train is out there with Miritich, and it's ABC, and it's ABC, and it's Gasol, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A baseline J, a D by Bogdanovich. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Jokic, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded closely. And it's Jokic in the corner. Over Claver. Jokic, no good. Gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Claver with the bucket. Claver's got his second basket of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Good, nice play there from Micic.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
A three for Miritich. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich passes to Marjanovic. And he lays it straight in.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Being a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Pass to Yui. Here's Gasol. Outside Mirotic. Rodriguez outside. Offline with his three.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Marjanovic down low, working on Rodriguez. Marjanovic, no good.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
The waiters checked in for Micic. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
Now, that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The defensive rules were different when you played, Brent. For example, the elimination of the hand check.
Hand checking was huge because great defensive guards like a Derek Harper or a Mookie Blaylock could get their forearm on you and basically move you around rather than you trying to get where you want to go. And the other thing, Kevin, that they did was they didn't allow you to have the time in the free throw line. You have a 2.9 before an illegal defense. It used to be a game really of 2 stars on one side of the floor operating, and the rest of the guys sort of shoveled off in the corner on the other side. All those things have changed with the way the league is going.
For the better.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, freedom of movement, fluidity of the athletes. It's definitely a better game in terms of the movement.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Rubio taking his time here. Mirotic has a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
The waiter passes to Little General. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the waiter. It's tipped.
It's not with extreme athleticism that really gets to that shot, but the anticipation and the timing, those help.
Gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Fernandez. And slam dunk by Fernandez.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to the waiter. He kicks it to AI. From downtown. But they get it back. Bogdanovich, no luck. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's tightly guarded. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. One drops. He ties it up.
A second-round pick who relies on instincts and a little bit of size. Hernan Gomez, actually a pretty good free throw shooter.
Here's the waiter, covered by Mirotic. An emphatic LU jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him, yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
And Fernandez kicks to Hernan Gomez. Rubio with it. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. AI in the post. 9 points last game. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. And the home team has possession. They trail by 6. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Pass to Fernandez. Kicks it to Rubio. Hernan Gomez in the corner. The pass to A-Train. Now Mirotic. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Passes it to A-Train. Clock at 6. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Fernandez, the pass to A-Train. Now, here's Rubio. D right on him. Outside for Mirotic. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him.
Mirotic at ease, pulling up right away after receiving a pass.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the waiter, covered by Mirotic. The waiter passes it to Little General. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. And that's now 6 points for G.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Pass to Mirotic. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Rubio outside. He kicks to Mirotic. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
The waiter passes to G. Makes it off the glass. G's got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And he can't get the first one. A-Train, he's checked in for Mirotic. And he sinks the second. Gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. There's the pass to the waiter. And And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles. And then on Thursday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. A cool 28% in the second quarter. Pass to Kleber. Rubio outside. Passes to A-Train. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. 6 points for A-Train. It's an 8-point differential. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Huey's checked in for ABC. Home team on D. Pass to the waiter. Knocks it loose, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Jokic has checked in for G. Six to shoot. Here's Micic. It's Bielitsa. Kleber grabs the miss. Kleber's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Huey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's the waiter, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good, so both teams changing it up here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just 34% from the floor. Rodriguez outside. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Here's Micic. Here's Jokic. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
A little bit of hustle, a little bit of energy. Jokic right now pounding the offensive glass and not quitting on these possessions.
Here's Rodriguez. Can't cash in from the high post.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Here's the waiter. He's got 5. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The pass to A-Train. Teardrop shot. No good that time. freak, passes to Micic. Shoots over Rodriguez, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The away team up 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what is your impression of the first half?
We played. And I thought we found a really good balance of posting and pace. That's what we've been talking about. And I thought our defense, for the most part, was excellent.
A good start. We'll see how they finish. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool line.
Got it.
Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave them a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
I really like how they limited turnovers. You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice passes. When you can play like this and cut back turnovers, it can add up to over 10, 8, 12, 15, 16 easy points, Ernie. I don't know how many points, a lot of easy points. They'll be in good shape if they can keep making the same smart plays.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Poorly, just 35% so far. Kicking off the second half, here's Brett Brown's foul. Little general out there with AI. Then it's G. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's the waiter in at the point guard. Oh, wide open look for Gasol. Buries the long-range jumper. Gasol's got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Fernandez. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
On defense, the home team. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Rubio. Kicks it to Fernandez. Fade away. That one doesn't go. Shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. 9 feet out, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Ricky Rubio picks one up. Free throw, no good. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Passes it to A-Train. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 5 on the clock. Here's Rubio. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. And AI throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Beyond the arc. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got 5 now.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Down low. Here's Fernandez. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first free throw of the game.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Pass to G. Here's the waiter, defended by Fernandez. Fernandez with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's AI. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Free throw good, AI. Free throws good for AI. Gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Rubio the pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's A-Train. Rubio outside. He kicks it to Fernandez. Off target from outside.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And the pass to the waiter. Can't connect from short range.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First one falls for him. Marjanovic checked in for G. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's the waiter. He's got 7. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. AI outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovic. Nails the baby hook. Bogdanovic has got 10 points in the game.
Bogdanovic focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Pass to Fernandez. Takes the 12-footer and hits. 7 points in the game.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's the waiter. Count the basket and the foul. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
They're storing boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Mirotic is checked in for Hernan Gomez. Misses.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Rubio outside. No good on that one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Jokic.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Mirotic finds Rubio. And here is Fernandez. Shot from 12. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Pass to the waiter. Pass to Marjanovic. with the fadeaway. And he gets the bucket.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Left side Gasol. Throws it up high.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Outside Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Marjanovic. Here's AI. Rubio with the rebound. Gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Gasol, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Marjanovic passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Marjanovic. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Marjanovic has got 6.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
It's Gasol missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough. Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Here's a look at some stats for Nikola Jokic. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging about 24 points, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
Outside Gasol. A 3-ball. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Passes it to Marjanovic. Here's Micic. Shoots over Rodriguez. Here's Jokic. Well, there haven't been many misses at the line for this group of players. This is how the shooting guards around the league stack up when it comes to free throw shooting in the past 10 games. You look at ABC, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
And one of the benefits of being as fantastic at the free throw line as he is it allows him to be really aggressive at driving the lane.
And he knocks down the first one.
And for a big man, Jokic is more than just a good free throw shooter. He is fantastic.
And Jokic drops them both. Gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Rodriguez kicks to you, looking to end the run. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And let's look at some numbers for Bielitsa. He's had an impressive second half of the season. 4th in field goal percentage. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. And he makes the first. Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Bielitsa. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Micic. Gasol with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
First one falls. So he gets them both. Brent, we have seen some players refuse to speak to the media. For whatever reason, where should that line be drawn?
Well, there is a role and a responsibility, I think, of every player in the league, Kevin, given that it's an entertainment industry and that people have jobs around this league to tell stories, to have access to those players. Now, every player doesn't want to talk or get into certain things, but their availability should be made and people should have access to them. Look, I don't want to take out the trash every Tuesday, but I understand I've got to do it at home. Right. And so players have a responsibility to their franchise to be a voice at times.
I always thought you were terrific with the media.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. Maybe that's how I got this job.
Micic, the pass to Jokic. Outside, Bogdanovic. From the line, Micic grabs the miss. Micic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pass to Micic. Back to Marjanovic. And that one, good. Marjanovic has got 6 in the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Gasol. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Micic. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Micic has got 7 points.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble? And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Rodriguez outside. From outside, off the mark. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the left wing. Here's Jokic. That one a little long.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Bogdanovic passes to Micic. 14 feet away. Here's Here's Jokic, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Marc Gasol. We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. Micic, the pass to Jokic. Here's Micic. He has 7. Kept alive. A second chance effort. No good on the layup.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
But they recover it. And so it's the visiting team out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Micic. Mirotic is out there with Hernan Gomez. And it's ABC. Then there's A-Train. And it's Huey in at the 2. Out to the wing. The second effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Jokic, even though we look at his body and you don't think he plays physically, he can do that.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Ricky Rubio checked in for Rodriguez. And he makes both free throws.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Rubio, the pass to Claver. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Rubio outside. It's stolen by G. Here's Micic. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. The offensive rebound. Here's Milutinov. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And the first one drops. A-Train, he's checked in for Mirotic. And G drops them both. And the home team has possession. 19-point game. And Rubio kicks to Claver. And there's the pass to Huey. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And he's really shot the ball well. But but it hasn't been contagious.
Claver's got a nice night underway, shooting 6 of 9 from the floor. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich left side. Passes it to Freak. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Jokic, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
No good that time. Gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Micic. Knocked away. Here's Huey. Pass to Claver. Dishes it to Rubio. Ready by Bogdanovich. Being a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. G passes to Micic. Kicks it to Freak. Outside Bogdanovich. Bangs home the trifecta.
Pretty calm on that one. Bogdanovich staying with it even under pressure.
Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The drive by Rubio. Here's A-Train. Back to Rubio. 6 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And they get it back. Bogdanovich misses the layup.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's Huey. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Great to see Bogdanovich in this kind of rhythm as a young player, showing he's capable of carrying the load.
Brent, with advanced analytics becoming commonplace in the NBA, which stats do you personally hold most valuable?
Well, it's amazing to talk about effective field goal percentage. I laugh a lot about...
Which is everything shooting. Free throws.
Yeah, well, I like to use true shooting percentage, Kevin, because that's where you adopt 3-point shooting percentage, 2-point shooting percentage, and your free throw percentage.
Everything.
But in talking to a lot of people around the league, general managers and coaches, I laugh inside to myself a little bit like, oh, so now shooting's important? Like what? Like now shooting's important around the league?
Right.
As if, you know, the time that you go out to start playing basketball, you grab a ball, you go towards the goal, and your goal is to make the shot. And so we're talking so much more about how much shooting is valued. Effective field goal percentage is tremendous, with true shooting percentage being not far behind.
The visitors on defense. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. From the low block, here's Hernan Gomez. Over to the left wing. Here is Fernandez. He's guarded by AI. Clock is at 3. Rubio with a wide open look. Drops in the tray.
He's going to punish you, Kevin, if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Outside Bogdanovich. The pass to AI. Passes to the waiter. From deep three-point range, Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Gasol trying to free himself up. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Lays it up and banks it in. And 11 points for the waiter. A lot of missing stats from the 60s and 70s, but if we could go back and look at those actual numbers, any players you think would really be catching our eye in terms of, wow, I didn't know that guy was that good, or he's better than I thought he was?
Well, don't we always look at the incredible, mind-boggling numbers of Wilt Chamberlain
yes,
and think, what was that guy doing?
Yeah.
And we don't even have half of it.
No.
So Wilt Chamberlain comes to mind first. What I think about Kevin when that question comes up is how many great players through the 70s and also really through the 80s, because the three-point line wasn't accentuated enough, missed the opportunity to be even greater scorers. I mean, Jerry West with a three-point line.
Can you imagine that?
You got to be kidding me. So there's a lot of gap of those players, too, that also because of changes in rules and because the three-point line wasn't in, that we would be talking about in terms of nostalgia and their accomplishments with a much different voice.
Even someone as recent as Jordan, with the rules the way they are now.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
With the openness of the floor and what Michael could do, as if he wanted to prove he could do more.
Exactly. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
I know people can't see you, Kevin, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here is Fernandez. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Now Fernandez over Bogdanovich. Indeed by Bogdanovich.
And that's how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Here's Little General, defended by Fernandez. Stolen by Rubio. Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it on the fast break. Chance. Off on the layup.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Rubio, the pass to Fernandez.
Come on!
Shot clock at 5. Over in the corner, Gasol. Off target with the open look.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Bogdanovich passes to Little General. Here's G. Here's the waiter, covered by Rubio. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
Look, Kevin, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's A-Train. Rubio outside. No good with the layup.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Throw good, Bogdanovich. Brent, a lot of teams are paying that luxury tax, and that is a tough thing for a lot of owners to swallow. Is this the best method to deter teams from going over the cap, overspending, and outspending smaller markets?
You're hitting the nail on the head, Kevin, because there are some teams, as much as you said it's tough for some teams to swallow, there are other teams that never see that pill.
Right.
And they're willing to go as far as they need to go in order to put a championship team on the floor. It seems to be working, but the question you have for me, was it a deterrent right now? I don't know if it's as significant as it needs to be. We know the repeater tax certainly hurts some teams, but there are still teams that are willing to spend, Kevin. And that's really tough on small market teams who want to avoid that at all costs.
No good there. Good D by Gasol. And here they come. Fernandez, the pass to A-Train. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Right side Gasol. Here is Fernandez. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And yes, it's good. And that's 12 points for ABC.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Rejected by Gasol. And he gets it back. Puts up a three. Gasol with the rebound. On 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Fernandez dishes to Rubio. Pass to Fernandez. Now here's Gasol. He's covered closely. G with the rebound. G's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. The pass to the waiter. Poked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio. Four on the clock. Here's G, defended by Fernandez.
Without great lateral mobility, Hernan Gomez relies on being an anticipatory player, particularly on the defensive end. He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Here's the waiter. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop. And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
The presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Bogdanovich.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Up top, Rubio. Inside, Hernan Gomez. And a missed layup. Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
Well, the thing you think about with Bogdan Bogdanovic, besides his first name being in his last name, is potential. A young, raw prospect with plenty of upside.
AI outside. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Bogdanovic. Something Commissioner Silver has mentioned, Brent, the possibility of a mid-season tournament. You ever see that happening?
It'd be interesting to see if that idea grows some legs here, Kevin, and adopting what it is that in soccer leagues in Europe have done for many years, because teams hone in on what those individual cups mean and the competition raises, and you earn something for the end of the year. If Commissioner Silver can find a way to get that done, it becomes very intriguing, instead of an all-star weekend, to have teams gather for a mid-season tournament with something on the line. Elevated competition.
Well, kids play that at high school. They play that in the college level. It would make sense that it could fit in the NBA as well.
It'd be interesting, and especially halfway through the year, to reinvigorate your fan base with something like that, I think would be great.
Good point. And so Bogdanovic nails both of them. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Come on, shoot!
Here's Clutch. He's covered by Bielitsa. Count that one.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Ryder. Outside Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Pass to Abrinas. Here's Claver, guarded by Marjanovic. And it's Claver missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Outside Bogdanovic. The pass to Shakenberg. And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That's his first foul. And here is Fernandez. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.